Well, today I am with the proud filmmaker and the directors of Gully Boy. Thank you so much for talking to us. You have got a massive response for Gully Boy. First of all, Zoya would like to know from you, how's the feeling?
I feel it's really nice that when you put something out there and it gets validated, and what you wanted to express kind of gets affirmed by many people. It's a very, very nice feeling.
Also, Reema.
Well, it's like she said. I mean, it's affirming. We tried to, at least I tried to write it, as well as we could. So it's nice that people are liking it.
Also, the film got a loud cheer at Berlin Film Festival. Were you expecting such kind of response?
No, I wasn't. I mean, I was hoping that it's liked, but I wasn't expecting the Gaiety Galaxy vibe at Berlinale because it was firstly an 1800-seater, which is huge. And then, you have a screen which is like about 80 feet. So to watch it that large was overwhelming anyway. And then the crowd was really, really raucous. So that we suddenly felt so relieved because they were whistling at everything, clapping at everything, gasping, quiet when they needed to be, crying. It was unbelievable.
Ranveer rapped also, I think.
Yeah.
Also, Ranveer is known for his high octane energy, right from Khilji, Simba. Since, Murad in Gully Boy was a bit quiet character, did you have to tone down his energy sometimes while shooting?
Ranveer is an actor and he's an incredibly intelligent one. So it's not like he has this energy and that's all he is. He's a very well-rounded being and has many facets. You can't be an actor if you don't have any understanding of human behavior or any depth or any emotional intelligence. And he has it in abundance. So when he read the part, he knew what was required, and he has the gravitas and the heft and the empathy to pull a part like that. So you don't really have to control him. He's got it.
And I would like to know from you, how was that Safina's character that came on board?
Well, we again, we wanted to do something where she went beyond the girlfriend, because the challenge was that it was his film. He is the Gully Boy. So I think that we really worked on developing her and making her someone who would reach out to people as much as him.
And Alia was the first choice?
Well, in my head always, when we were writing it, way before Zoya went to actually Ranveer or Alia, in my head it was always Ranveer and Alia.
How was it prepping for the film? Before, I think you had some classes, some sessions with them?
No, I think you prep every film like that. You definitely have workshops and readings, and you hope to crack the character and the tone and the pitch and also the graph before you get onto a set, because then on set you have the luxury to improvise and the comfort to just work with ease. So I prefer to do that earlier, and luckily for me, I've always worked with actors that are on board with that process. So it's been lucky.
Talking about the film is not only about Ranveer and Alia, it is about the rappers. All of them contributed. What kind of contribution was there from the film?
I mean, it's massive. If you're talking about the music artists, it's been massive. They've not just shared their talent and they've not just composed and written, they've shared their stories. They've been honest about their lives and their truth, and it's a very it was like that felt like the biggest responsibility actually to do justice to them, because they're young, they're idealistic, they're out here, they are they're showing a mirror to society through their work, and if you have to represent them, then you have to be as authentic as they are, and you have to be able to take how they feel and be able to transmit that to a larger audience without actually diluting or corrupting their voice.
Well, this question is for both of you, that Gully Boy is not only about music but about a film that touches your heart. How was it writing together? What was the process? You used to discuss things or used to pen down? What exactly was it?
We've written many things together. We are a very well-oiled machine now. Our process is very in sync. We've done many jobs together, and we are very lucky actually to have that space, where you can bounce stuff off somebody. We are very different. We have very different backgrounds, very very different education, very different family structures, family, just completely different. But we are very similar in terms of our values and in terms of our politics. So I think it's a good combination.
Reema, what do you have to say about this?
Yeah, like she said, it's a well-oiled machine, so we know what to do. We have to talk a lot, then we write down story, and then we write about 120 drafts because Zoya pushes us too.
But Zoya, I think everybody's asking you this question. You made Luck by Chance, and the Luck by Chance moment was for Siddhant Chaturvedi, aka MC Sher.
Yes.
How did that happen? I mean, you met it at a party. What exactly was the story?
I mean, it was 3 weeks to shoot and I didn't have a share, and Nandini, Shrike and Karan Mali, the casting directors, and me were actually panicking. And I just happened to go to a party and I saw this boy and he was dancing, and I kept looking at him because he had a serious sense of rhythm. And I danced with him at one point also. And I guess I totally checked him out. And I was like, do you want to, are you an actor? And he was like, yeah. I said, do you want to come in for an audition? And he said, yeah. And the next day I tested him, and the third day he was hired. His test was just banging. It was just literally, if I had signed anyone else, I don't think I would have been open to looking, It was meant to be. It was his part.
He was cut for the role.
He
It was his
stands
part.
out. I remember seeing
It's
him
his
in
part. It was
Inside
his-
Edge.
yeah.
And then when I heard Zoya was considering him for the part, I was really happy because I loved him. He really stood out from me.
Massive transformation also.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
he's
haven't
very
seen
lean.
Inside Edge. And I think that also helped because I hadn't seen it, and maybe if I'd seen it, I wouldn't have seen him as Sher. But I hadn't seen that. I just saw him there, and I mean, yeah, he was a little like younger looking and skinnier, but I mean, physicality you can always work on. But if I'd seen him earlier, I would not have imagined him in this. The fact that I didn't know anything about him or who he was just perfect. Yeah.
Also, one question to both of you. You both are renowned filmmakers, directors. Period, the end of sentence, has won, first of all, congratulations, has won the Oscars. How is it feeling as a woman and as a filmmaker?
I mean, I think more than a filmmaker and more than a woman, I'm really, really feeling happy as a friend because Guneet is a friend. I'm so happy for her. She's been working relentlessly in the indie space. She has put so many voices out. She has promoted so much talent in her capacity that other people would not back, that if anyone deserved this, it's her. So I'm really, really happy for her. Yeah.
Big congratulations to
Yeah,
Guneet.
she really, really earned this.
All right, so thank you so much for talking to us. All the best for your upcoming projects. Signing off with Mayur, Ankita Tiwari, Republic TV.